Justice League? Thank you, NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people? Today, oh yeah, we coming with another wonderful episode of Movie Reviews. I'm not gonna waste your time because we are here to enjoy and celebrate Justice League. And straight up, before we get started, this is spoiler free, non-spoiler. So if you haven't seen the movie, you can watch this. I'm not gonna get into specific plot details. I'm not gonna give the movie away. I'm just gonna talk about what I love about the film in very broad, general terms. I love this film. Straight up, the opening, how they handle it, I think is so much better than they've been doing as of late because they make a point to show how the world has changed. And they don't tell us. A lot of times in movies, sometimes they'll just tell us about an event and not show it, but they go, in depth in showing us how the world is different now, how people are acting now, the kind of like the cloud of just horror, just disbelief, just, there's no hope, there's just, everybody just seems kind of down and just sullen and somber. And they really push this home in a very good way to show us that the world isn't better since Superman has been gone. And hope is something that's been completely lost. I also like how they deal with the individual characters. This is Batman-centric in a way, but it's following him and Wonder Woman as they kind of connect this team, build this team, pull these people together because he knows that a threat is coming. The other members see that that threat is coming or the threat is already here, and he's helping kind of manage the team, build the team, put the pieces together and explain why they need each other. And even though Batman has been shown in a very negative, antagonistic light, sort of, in this universe, you really see a character movement and a character growth and where he's like, you know what? I know that I can't do it all by myself. And I like that. I also like how the other members, like Wonder Woman is someone who's kind of dealing with something that she hasn't let go just yet. And she's open to being like, hey, sometimes I gotta let that go and be better because the world needs me, the world needs us. Cyborg as well has issues that he deals with, and everybody has their specific character arcs, especially the Flash that brings a lot of heart in these crazy, wild situations. But there's a lot to get from, him, Aquaman, Cyborg, and they worked well to create these individuals. So when they become a team, it just gels. And I mean, they really spend their time showing us who these people are. And I think learning from past story narratives and working this to a point that not only serves each of the heroes, but serves the story and kind of like informs on the world, if you will. And I really enjoy that. I think it's a dope part and a nice piece to this that really just ties it all together in a very, very fun package. Now there's some other stuff, and I'm gonna come with a score because, some of you people are wondering why. But before we do that, of course, Curo Brand gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, nice little beats, dope shirts. Check that link below. Get yourself some Curo Brand. So let's talk about what I think was kind of like, kind of slept on during this, which is just the production value. Like, this looks like a movie that I would have never even imagined when I was a child. Thinking about the Justice League, this movie really has the production value behind it, from the effects to the sets, to just like how everybody looks, the world. It just really just comes together in such a nice way where it's like, it's not a situation where the money that they threw at it isn't able to be seen on the screen, and also the money that they threw at it isn't the only thing that's good. It's like the icing on the cake because we already learned about these characters and we started to enjoy, know, like, and trust them. But I like that. I like the plot. You know, I won't be too spoilery, but from the trailer, you know, someone comes to Earth, there's an invasion. And the reason that person comes to Earth, the backstory of what happened, you know, before with these heroes, before in the past, a lot of it just, it makes sense to me. It makes sense of, you know, like how the mother boxes are there. You get a whole bunch of cool tidbits and nice Easter eggs. There's so much surrounding this plot that when we get to why the heroes know each other, what the heroes are doing now, what the villain is, you know, here for, what the villain is about, what the villain needs and wants. It's like, yo, this is something that I can get behind, something that I can enjoy. And it's a lot of fun. And speaking of fun, it has it in spades because the structure of this film keeps you moving. And that's in a good way because you never feel like this movie is long. And they never drag out parts that aren't necessary, but they give you just enough of what the characters' motivations are. So you're kind of locked in. And of course, we've seen this before where a team has to be assembled. You know, you got, you know, Magnificent Seven or something like that, or any of those situations. But here, it's not really what you do, but how you do it. And how Batman goes about his day, and Wonder Woman and Aquaman, and how they meet, and, you know, how the Flash handles situations, and Cyborg and what he has to deal with. It matters because they sell it on screen with these actors to a point that it really plays well. I am so satisfied with this movie. I'm proud of this movie, especially with a rocky history in front of it, but I am proud of this movie. And on the real, with the action, with the sets, with the costuming, with like Queen Mara, with like Aquaman, I'm gonna straight up give this movie 5 stars. That's right, I had a ball in this. So much fun, dope fight scenes, dope interactions. We get to learn the characters, we get to learn about the world. And of course, I've been kind of like shying away from him because this is non-spoiler, but we know Superman is in this due to the trailers. I won't say too much about Superman, but I will say that I love how they handled his character too. This movie is a well-deserved treat for DC fans, and I just want to say thank you to Zach Snyder and Joss Whedon and everybody who put it down on this film because this joint is a lot of fun. So, of course, do I recommend this? Yes. If you like comics, if you like superheroes, go see this. Now, of course, guys, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let me know what you thought of Justice League. I can't wait to see this again. I'm gonna go see it in IMAX. I didn't get a chance to see it in IMAX, but I'm gonna go back and see it in IMAX. But of course, what do you think about Justice League? Am I tripping? Am I not? I ain't tripping. This joint is dope. But before I bounce, I gotta tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, check me out right there to see all my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.thatnerdsoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. And don't forget to get one for them players. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart, and please be good to yourselves. Yo, be good to each other. And remember, man, if there's ever a situation you can't handle alone, just assemble a dope team. Peace.